Hi guys, how are y'all doing today? I'm pretty good today. Couldn't find my earrings today. My daughter has, I don't know if she was trying to wear them or come here. I don't know what happened to my earrings, you guys. I feel like she said, "Hey y'all." I feel like a guy whenever I don't have on earrings. How are y'all doing? How's y'all day been? How's the weather where y'all at? They said hi. She gonna keep on saying hi to y'all so y'all speak back to her. Y'all better speak back to her so she won't keep on saying hey. Say hey. Anyways, you guys, today we're gonna talk about peer pressure. Yes, peer pressure, where your peers pressure you into doing things that you don't want to do or that you know is wrong. Let's see what the dictionary says. In the dictionary, it says when someone, hold on, you guys. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. But we're going to talk about peer pressure. And in the dictionary, it says when someone your age try to influence you to do something or act a certain way. So, I've been through it. I've had people try to make me do things that I didn't want to do. And there's been times where I tried to make people do stuff that they didn't want to do. Like, let's give an example. Like when your friends, your homegirl, something say, "Ooh, girl, if that was me," that's peer pressure because she wants you to do whatever she would do in that situation. Hold on, you guys. But yeah, whenever your friends say, "Ooh, girl, if that was me, I wouldn't do that," or "I wouldn't let him do that," that's peer pressure, you guys, whether you know it or not. Or if they say, "Oh, how you gonna let her do that?" or this and that, they're trying to make you do something that they want you to do, not necessarily something that they would do, because sometimes your friends, they tell you to do something that they wouldn't even do themselves. They just want to see you get in trouble for it. Okay, you guys. In the Bible, it says, this is what Jesus said. He says, "I have set you an example that you should do as I have done." And that came from John 13, verse 15. So what I received from that is we should be more like Jesus. Like, y'all remember them bracelets we used to wear back in the day that say, "What would Jesus do?" Well, that's how you should think about stuff before you do anything or say anything or anything of that sort. Just think, what would Jesus do in that situation? How would he react to that? What would be his reaction to whatever's going on? Yes, ma'am. So let me give y'all an example of one time where I was being peer pressured into doing something that I really did not want to do. Okay, when I was at work, I had these shoes that, they were really comfortable, but they were holey, and it was time for me to get some new ones. So I know what type of shoes I like. Like, most of the time, I like to wear heels, because for me, heels are comfortable. And whenever I wear flats, because I'm clumsy, I always trip and fall when I wear flats for some reason. But at work, they didn't want us to wear heels anymore. They're like, "No, you have to wear flats." So I went to my best friends, my two best friends, and I asked them, what would be the best shoes for me to get to wear? And they're like, "Oh, girl, get some Converse," because that's what was in at the time, Converse. Everybody was wearing Converse shoes. But, yes, ma'am. Hold on, you guys. Okay, guys. So like I was saying, I knew that I didn't like Converse because, for a simple fact, they make your feet look bigger than what they are, and my feet are already big enough. I wear a size 7.5 in shoes, and plus they really didn't have that much cushion in them, like that much support in them. And for me to be at work, you want your feet to be comfortable. And when you wear heels was not all heels, but some heels have extra cushion in it, so your feet will be comfortable. But I knew that Converse didn't. So I was like, I don't know about Converse. What about some K-Swiss? Because back then K-Swiss were in. I used to love me some K-Swiss, you guys. They used to come, different colors, different styles and everything. I used to love me some K-Swiss, you guys. Hold on. So, you guys, like I was saying, my friends, they was trying to get me to buy these Converse, and I really wanted the K-Swiss because K-Swiss were very comfortable, and the K-Swiss I like, they had like about that much cushion on the inside, so it made me a little bit taller. Cause I'm not really that tall. I'm only 5'4". So I really wanted some K-Swiss, and I knew for a fact that they were affordable for one, and they were comfortable, which is what my main concern was. But my two best friends, no girl, get the Converse because you're gonna like them. Everybody's wearing them. This is what's best, this and that. So we had went to the mall to get these Converse, you guys. And first of all, when we went there, they were out of them in the size that I needed. Everywhere I go to buy shoes, you guys, they're always out of my size. So I was like, oh man, like on the inside, I was like, yes, they're out of them. But then my best friends are like, no, just get it in the boys. Boys and girls shoes and Converse are the same thing. So I was like, well, they probably not gonna have that size either. So in the boys, I wear a size, I think a 6, whatever. So I asked them, do they have a 6? And they was like, yeah, we got a 6 in the boys. So first of all, I don't know if you ever own some Converse shoes, you guys, but they are hard to put on. So they go get the 6, and I'm trying to put it on. I done unlaced it and everything. They were still trying to kind of hard to put my foot in there. And another thing, you guys, I'm flat foot, so I need a shoe that has just a little bit of support in it, But Converse has no kind of support in there. So I was struggling to put the shoe on. For some reason, it did not want to go on my foot, you guys. So the guy who worked there, he went ahead and got the shoe and put it on my foot. And he was like, oh yeah, it fit. Why don't you go and get it? So I was still like, nah, I don't really want the shoe, because the Converse, they cost more than the K-Swiss. So I'm like, nah, I really don't want to pay that much for no shoes. And he was like, well, you know what? I'll let you use my employee discount. So I was like, okay, since he was being so sweet, I was like, let me go and get these shoes. Because this guy done went into all this trouble to get me these shoes. So you guys, this child, her head is heavy and it's hurting my wrist. Hold on, you guys. So yeah, you guys, I went ahead and bought the shoes and everything. So the next day, I go to work wearing the shoes. Y'all, I was only there for like an hour before my feet, but like they was on fire, honey. My feet was hurting so bad, and I was just like, oh my goodness, why my feet hurt so bad? So I, went to go talk to my manager, and I told her, like, my feet hurt so bad. I was like, can I please just go home? And she was like, no. Of course she was gonna say no. I don't know why I bothered to ask. But she was like, no. She was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, I don't know. I was like, I got these new shoes on. And she was like, well, it's the shoes. She was like, those shoes are really flat and you're on this hard floor. She was like, you need shoes with better support. And I was like, I know. I was like, I knew it. So, you guys, I let my best friends peer pressure me into buying these shoes that I really didn't want, that I knew for a fact that were going to hurt my feet because they didn't have that much cushion on the inside. So, you know what I'm saying? Because I know what's best for me. Because I'm me. I'm myself. I know myself. I know my body. I know my feet. But because of the peer pressure, I went ahead and bought these shoes that I could not afford. Even with the employee discount, they were still high. And then they weren't comfortable. It was just horrible, you guys. So, I had to finish my shift and everything in those shoes with my feet hurting. Baby, when I tell you I was bouncing left to right on my feet, just, ooh. Everybody was asking, you okay? I'm like, no, I'm not okay. My feet are killing me. That's what, you got some corns or something? No, I don't have no corns. I got these shoes on that are killing my feet. I don't know, guys. It was just crazy. Hold on, you guys. So anyways, you guys, at the time when I was getting the shoes and buying the shoes, I was trying to please my friends. I wanted to make them happy because I knew that me having the same shoes that they had, that they wear or whatever, it would make them feel good and it would make them happy, when that shouldn't have been the case. First of all, when it comes to anything, you guys, don't worry about pleasing others. First of all, worry about pleasing God. Is what you're doing, is it pleasing God? Don't have nobody to pressure you into doing anything that you know for a fact is wrong. And not saying me wearing those shoes was wrong, but I knew that I didn't want them and I knew that I could not afford them. So, when you're trying to make a decision about something, remember we talked about making choices and decisions, you guys, it's up to you. You can get advice from others. Like, I got the advice from them, like, what shoes y'all think I should buy, and they told me what, what they thought I should buy. I could say to them, oh, okay, well, I don't like those. I'm not going to get those. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to listen to people, to hear what they're saying, like, hear them out, but it does not mean that you have to take what they say and go do it. You know, because you shouldn't worry about pleasing man, or don't worry about pleasing the human being. Worry about pleasing God. That's the only person you really need to worry about pleasing. Let's see, another example was, y'all remember when I had told y'all when I was back in school and my friends was telling me to break up with my boyfriend? Remember I told y'all that? Well, it was God's will for me to be with him. You know, because now he's my husband. So, you know, when something like I had told y'all, when it's God's will, it's going to happen. So no matter what I did back then, like when I broke up with him or we got in an argument, see y'all, he made this face over here. No, I didn't break up with you. You broke up with me. It's a debate, y'all. He said that I broke up with him. I said he broke up with me. You know, I got evidence that he broke up with me. You know what I'm saying? But what? Anyways, it was God's will. Even if we just went our separate ways, it was God's will for me and him to be together because we had this beautiful child right here. This is what God wanted us to do. He could have moved to Timbuktu, but some kind of way we would have found our way back to each other and got married to have this child right here because it's God's will. Let me tell you, everyone is not your friend. Remember we talked about that? People who are your friends. Okay. I thought those girls who were telling me that were my friends, because you know you're young, you think everybody your friend. Anybody that's around you, hanging around you, you think they're your friend, which is not always the case. Let me tell y'all, sometimes your enemies are right there next to you, honey. Your enemies are most of the time really close to you because they're trying to get to know everything that you're doing, what you're getting into, what you're wearing, and everything, because that's what enemies do. They try to be all up in your space, find out what's going on with you, so they can know everything about you. Hold on, you guys. So yeah, you guys, your enemies, anybody could be your enemy. A family member could be your enemy. Your best friend could be your enemy. Your husband could be your enemy. Your wife can be your enemy, because your enemies are going to try to be as close to you as they can be. And sometimes you don't know who your enemies are because they're fake. They put on a show to pretend like they're there for you and that they care about you, when in actuality they don't. They just want to be in your business and know everything about you. So, but you have to have faith in God when it comes to that type of situation. Have faith that God will protect you and lead you away from that person and lead you in the right direction, you know what I'm saying? But in all, it's your decision on what you want to do about whatever you're in. But you guys, don't let anyone peer pressure you into doing anything that you do not want to do. Just whenever it's a situation and you don't know what you should do or what you should say, just what would Jesus do if he was in that same situation? I always think that, what would Jesus do? So below, guys, I want you to comment. Have you ever been peer pressured into doing anything or saying anything? Have you ever been that person that peer pressured someone into doing things that you know was wrong, but you still was trying to make them? I think I'm smacking my chest. I think we all been that person that's like, ooh, girl, if that was me, I wouldn't let him do me like that. Ooh, child, if that was me, I wouldn't let that happen. I think we've all been that type of person. But comment below and let me know, you guys. I thank you guys for watching, and I hope y'all are having a blessed night. She would tell y'all bye, but she sleep. Bye, you guys.